Hi viewers, this is Shiraz Ahmed Khan, your host. First of all, I would like to request you all to subscribe my channel and like the videos. Viewers, in today's video, we will be working in the paragraph group or section of the Home tab, and comparatively, this video is a bit conceptual as compared to the previous videos. And along with these two options, the alignment and the line spacing, I'll be sharing some more shortcut keys with you along with the keys of these actions. And in order to apply these things and to see the impact of these things, I request all of you to please open the file in which we were working few videos ago, that is practice.docx. The same file is in front of your screens now. So let's understand the first topic of our today's discussion. It's in the paragraph group or section, and the paragraph group or section, it's in the Home tab, that is by default selected. First of all, let's discuss the alignment. We have four different options regarding the alignment of the text, and by alignment we mean line up the text. As we all know that English language, whenever we write, whether we write something onto our copies or books or the pages, or even in Microsoft Word or in any computer software, we know that English language is by default left aligned. It actually means that we do care before starting the next line that it must be lined up from the left side exactly under the first line. Like you can see that in our document, all the lines of this document are lined up from the left side. You can clearly say this, but they are not right aligned in this case. So alignment options are regarding lining up the text from left, center, right, or from both sides. So let's see that in paragraph section, where do we have these options and how can we implement these onto our text. Once again, in order to implement these options regarding the alignment, we'll have to select the text first. So I suggest you to select the first paragraph of this document first. And now let's see that by default, this paragraph is left aligned. The very first icon in the paragraph group or section regarding alignment options, left aligned, and it's already highlighted, means that our selected text is already left aligned. Now let's see if we center align it, what happens. Center align is the next icon. If you click this, now everything is aligned from the center of this page. Again select the paragraph and now click right align. You will observe now that everything, all the lines of this paragraph are lined up, aligned from the right side, rather left side. Likewise, the last option in this correction is justified. Justified means that Microsoft Word will align the text from both sides, from left side and from right side as well. So click this justified option. Look, now from both side, from left side and from the right side, the text is aligned. Usually for our drafting, we align the text from both sides. I mean, we justify the text from both sides. Now let's see, let's add few more things in it. Place the cursor at the start of this document, press Enter key. By the way, Enter key is used to insert a new line. A new blank line can be inserted by the help of enter or return key. Now we have successfully inserted a new line. Type here the heading computer. Now, basically, we all know that headings or titles are usually placed in the center of the page. So, in order to put it into the center of the page, you can select this word because we have only one word in this line and it's a heading. So there is no need to select it, but you may select it or you may place the cursor inside this word. Even without selecting this word, it can be aligned center. Now click the center align option from the paragraph group and now see that computer word is center aligned. Now you can change its appearance by making it bold, underline, and you may also increase the size to give it a different look. Now it looks like a title or heading of this paragraph or this whole document. Next, we are going to add the subtitle under it. For that purpose, again, place the cursor at the start of the first paragraph and again press enter key. Once again, a new blank line is inserted and now type here prepared by and here type your name. Like in my case, I am typing here my name. And we want to actually right align this subtitle. So for that purpose, once again, you may select the whole text. I press the shortcut key that is Shift and Home, or even without selecting the text because we want to actually right align everything of this line. So there is no need to select it. Now the right align option icon is there in the paragraph group. Click this once and look. So now we are learning how to give a document a more professional look. So far we have learned the 4 alignment options. Now let's discuss the shortcut keys of all of these. For that purpose, to experiment these, click in the first line anywhere. The shortcut key for left alignment is Control L. Press it once. It will align the text from the left side of the document. The shortcut key to center align the contents is Control E. Now move the pointer to the next line. We have learned 2 shortcut keys, Control L and Control E. Now it's a time to learn the shortcut key for the right alignment, and it is Control R. If I press Control L here, it will be left aligned, and now I am pressing Control R. It will right align the subtitle. Select the first paragraph. Already it's justified. Let's left align it, and the shortcut key is Control L. Press it again. Now the last shortcut key for the alignment is Control J, that is for justified. Control J, justified. So viewers, we have learned so far the shortcut keys and all the alignment options available in Microsoft Word. Now let's proceed further. Next we have the line spacing. Line spacing actually means the spacing between the 2 lines, and it's visible, and we'll see it shortly that by default the spacing is different, and then after applying those options the spacing would be different. For that purpose, select the first paragraph first, and now let's see these options. Here we have the drop down arrow in the paragraph group. This drop down arrow regarding the line and the paragraph spacing, click it once, this drop down arrow. It will pop down options for us. Look, 1.0 means single line spacing, 1.15 line spacing, 1.5 line spacing, 2, 2.5 and 3. And you can just mouse over and you can see its impact in the document, in the text editor. Right now it's 1.5 line spacing. Let's reduce it to 1. And the shortcut keys are, for single line spacing, the shortcut key is Control 1. Do not forget to select the text first to apply the justifications or for the line spacing as well. So now the line spacing of the first paragraph is reduced from 1.5 to 1. The shortcut key for 1.5 line spacing is Control 5. Let's see, Control 5. Look, apparently it looks like that the text is expanded, and it's actually happening because the spacing between the lines, it's increased, so the text is expanded. The shortcut key for double line spacing is Control 2. So viewers, you might be wondering that why don't we have, or why I'm not discussing the shortcut keys for 1.15, 2.25, 2.5 or 3. Actually, we don't have shortcut keys for that. The shortcut keys are available just for the frequently used line spacing options, which are single line spacing, Control 1, 1.5 line spacing, Control 5, and double line spacing, that is Control 2. Moreover, we have line spacing options with us, and through these options we can increase or decrease the line spacing up to a special extent. But I'll come back to this point after some time. Now the contents of today's video are almost covered. We have discussed alignment options and we have discussed the line spacing options as well. Along with these two, let's explore that can we perform these actions otherwise as well. So that's the answer to this is yes, we can. And for that purpose, I'm going to introduce you a new term. Look at this arrow. This arrow is known as launcher because this arrow is for the paragraph group. So we should say that through this we can launch the paragraph dialog box. Similarly, we have same sort of arrow in front of the font group or section. So this arrow will launch font dialog box. Likewise, it will launch clipboard dialog box and it will launch styles dialog box. So these are launchers. If I click this, I will say that I am launching the paragraph dialog box. So it will be known as paragraph launcher. Click this arrow once. You will see the paragraph dialog box in front of you. And viewers, here we have all those options for the line spacing. If you click it, you will see the options. Single, 1.5, double, at least, and exactly, and multiple as well. If you click exactly, it means we want to have the spacing between the lines for these points. Exactly 12 points, you can increase these points, you can decrease these points. Next we have the spacing. This was the line spacing, the spacing between the lines of the paragraph. Similarly, we have options in Microsoft Word, the spacing before the paragraph and the spacing after the paragraph, and this can be adjusted through these options. By default, both of these are set to 0, and in order to see their impact, let's go back and now select the first two paragraphs all together and observe that after the first paragraph the space is there. Now let's see that can we increase this space or can we decrease this space? Click this paragraph launcher. And now we are increasing the spacing after the paragraph. So let's set it to 12 point. Previously it was 0 and now you can see it in the background. Click OK button and look. The spacing between the lines remain the same, but the spacing after the first paragraph and after the second paragraph, it's increased. Similarly, you can increase or decrease the spacing before the paragraph. So for that purpose, I'm just selecting the first paragraph, and now observe the spacing between the subtitle and the first paragraph. Again, go to the paragraph launcher and increase the spacing from 0 point to like 12 point. Look, the spacing before the first paragraph that was selected by us, this spacing is increased now. So we have added, along with the line spacing, the spacing of the paragraph. We have two options for that: after the paragraph and before the paragraph. Similarly, let's see that what is given in the font dialog box. You will get astonished that we have already discussed almost all of these options. Click the font dialog box launcher with the help of this arrow, or there is a shortcut key of it as well, that is Control D. If you press Control D, it will launch the font dialog box. Place it in the center of your screen, and now let's see that these options are already discussed or not. So font style discussed, regular, bold, italic, it's discussed. Font size, again size, font style, fonts are there, colors are there, underline style is there, strike through is there, superscript, subscript, all caps, small caps. These will be discussed in the upcoming videos. So I just wanted to tell you that we have launchers with us, and these launchers are carrying this almost the same options which are already available in the group or that section. So viewers, let's quickly recapitulate today's contents. We learned the spacing, the line spacing options, and we learned in today's video the alignment options, different alignment, 4 alignment options available in Microsoft Word. Hope you like this video. Finally, save the changes by pressing Ctrl S. Stay tuned, stay blessed. Thank you very much for watching the video.